Hey everyone, it's Melissa Hurt of Integrative Studio here with another video to help you become clear, productive, and influential. In this video, I'm going to be offering you yoga for better digestion. It's important to get a yoga practice in every now and again, if not every day, because yoga helps you move the lymph fluid, blood, and energy throughout your body to help your mindset and your spirit feel well so you can be well. And if you have sluggish or poor digestion, you probably aren't sleeping very well, which will absolutely impact how you feel clear, productive, or influential. So be sure that you've digested your food for a bit before doing this practice, because we will be feeling what's happening in the tummy. So we're going to start by lying down and have your knees bent. Your feet are hip distance apart. And just let your hands just kind of shake your belly like you're Santa. We tend to be so self-conscious about a soft belly, but it's actually really important to keep these muscles soft in our just day-to-day existence so that there's space for digestion to happen. If we're like sucking in our bellies all the time, those muscles stay tight, we're not breathing well, and then we're not able to expand the trunk as we breathe, which is a really important internal massage practice that's happening to help your intestines do their ever so important work. So let your belly be soft. And we're going to start by bringing one knee into the belly, maybe holding on at the shin bone if that feels available for you. And then let the other leg lengthen nice and long, and just breathe here. So by holding the thigh towards the belly and taking those nice full breaths, you can feel your belly rising, and it is making contact with your thigh, which is an important massage element that's happening. As we go through this practice, you might feel some gurgles, you might feel some gas passing. All of these things, it's a normal, healthy function of this yoga practice because we are trying to clear up any blockages or obstacles that might be happening in your intestinal tract. So give me one more breath here. Side out. Good. And now let's change legs. So I'm going to keep this leg bent to start. I'm going to bring in my other leg, maybe holding it at the shin bone, and then lengthen out the one that was just bent. One more thing is we want to take our time in this practice. If we feel like we're rushing, then there's going to be some element of mental stress. And mental stress does slow down your digestion because of the increase in your cortisol levels. And when your cortisol levels are elevated, your blood is not moving into your digestive organs, it's moving more into your limbs so that you can escape whatever your body is perceiving is the danger. But we know we're not in danger here. We're doing a yoga practice. So take your time. Give yourself permission to be here. And just know that you are here for the right reasons. And you will notice your mind slow down, your breathing will slow as well and get deeper and richer, more in a more natural rhythm. And that's exactly what you want. All right, so we're going to release this leg back out, keep it bent, and let's bring in the leg where we started. We're going to lengthen out the one that was just bent, but now we're going to add a twist. So we're going to cross this leg over the body, and let your other arm lay out nice and long on the floor. And just breathe here in the twist. Only twisting as far as your spine is comfortable twisting. If you need to have yoga blocks or pillows under your knee to help support it, then be sure to grab those. Good. Now we're going to gently untwist. Fix your hips so they're nice and neutral. Bring up the other leg. Straighten that one back out. And once you find part one, Now we're going to add the twist. Again, so it's just a way to be nice and gentle with yourself. Breathing into the belly, the back, and the sides. So a twist, of course, is a direct massage of the internal organs. And so far, we've been really focusing on the lower and mid belly, which is where the intestines are. And of course, we tend to forget that the intestines are also in the lower back. And so by laying on the lower back and kind of moving a bit there, it's helping them there as well. Okay, so now we're going to untwist. Fix your hips so that they're nice and neutral. And now let's bring both knees to the chest. This is called Apanasana. It translates to wind relieving pose. So again, don't be surprised if a little gas passes through. It is what you want. And we're just going to do a little bit of a lower back massage. Remember, the intestines are here too. And if you're releasing any tight muscles back there, it might help free up a bind that is happening around your intestines. So you can feel your belly getting some soft compression from the thighs. Your lower back is getting a bit of a massage. And then let's just stay here nice and static and just breathe in here. Let's do 3 nice full breaths in and out. Good, and then we'll just release the legs back out, keep them bent. And then let's come back to rubbing the belly. So I want you to keep one hand on your lower belly just above your pubic bone, and then take the other hand and just rub it in a clockwise direction. I can feel my lower ribs, and I'm moving all the way down to where my hand is, just getting a nice belly stimulation here. Keeping my belly nice and soft as I rub it. And then from here, we're going to lengthen the front of the hips, get some more space in the belly with a bridge pose. So have your feet hip distance apart, your shoulder blades are anchored down. And then you're just going to lift up the hips, breathe into the belly. You are having to squeeze the glutes a bit to support this hip raise, that's natural. And we're just going to lower down and just rock the pelvis from north to south. And we're going to do 2 more bridges. So as the tailbone points towards the hollows of the backs of the knees, we're going to lift up the hips again. Really breathing into the belly, to the back, the sides. Lower it down. And just enjoy this moment, this low back massage as you rock the pelvis from north to south. And let's do 1 more bridge. Bridge it up. And then bring it down, and we're going to come to sit. Sitting in easy pose, just your legs crossed, nice and simple. Whew, feel your belly. And then we're going to focus on lengthening the spine here. So feel your sitting bones. Those are the little knobs at the bottom of your pelvis. Let your belly just be nice and soft here. And then just feel like you're floating through the crown of the head to lengthen the spine. Let your shoulders rest down. Your lower ribs are engaged in. So to get tall in the spine, you don't have to stick out the ribs. And just find some lengthening of your trunk. Long spine, soft belly. Just sit here for a couple of breaths. We're going to do an easy twist. So one hand to the opposite knee. Let your shoulder blades do the twisting for you. So one shoulder blade's moving closer to the spine, one's moving away from it, and you'll feel a nice twisting in the trunk. Keep your spine nice and tall. And then gently just release that twist and take it to the other side. Keep breathing naturally, freely. You might have to consciously remind yourself to breathe into the belly, sides, and the back. And then release that twist. Oh, I've got a really cool ponytail happening here. Okay. And then we're gonna bring the legs out long. And I'm gonna turn to the side view so that you can see better what we're doing. We're gonna keep one leg long and bend the other knee. So this is really close to what we were doing when we were lying down. So keep the whole sole of your foot on the ground. Keep the thigh engaged towards the belly. And then using again our spinal muscles to twist, we're gonna turn towards the direction of the bent leg. Just wrapping your forearm around the shin or just holding at the knee, but really hug that thigh towards the belly for Marichi's twist. I like to keep my gaze in alignment with my nose. My nose is pretty much in alignment with my breastbone. I don't need to look over my shoulder to know that I'm twisting. We're gonna gently release that twist, release this leg out long, and then find that for the other side. So feel the whole sole of your foot on the mat. Keep your thigh hugging in towards the belly. And then just wrap the forearm around the shin or the knee, sitting up nice and tall to keep space in the trunk. And then find your twist here. And gently release that twist. And lastly, we're just going to end with a short meditation. I'll sit to face you again. And as we ooze into a meditation, just do some gentle barrel rolls with the ribs, connecting again with the breath, finding that synchronicity of breath, movement with your spirit. So there's always a connection to your deepest, truest you. Go in the other direction. And then slowly bring that to stillness. Sit nice and tall, let your belly be soft. And I just want you to feel space. Connect with the space in your belly. Connect with the space in your breath, space in your mind. Keep your eyes soft, even if they're closed, just let the muscles soften. And then if this were the end of the day, you would just lie down and go to bed. And that would be a wonderful practice to do to help relieve any congestion in the digestive tract, to get things moving, a little bit of self-massage from the inside out. And then, of course, drink lots of water to help flush yourself through. I hope you feel great from this short practice today. Be sure to leave a comment below on how you feel. Do you feel space in your trunk? Do you feel some relief in your belly? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can be first in line to get all the videos that I release to help you become clear, productive, and influential. Thank you.